Hey love, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Oyelami Oyolua, and I'm so happy to have you guys right here on my channel. So today's video we're going to be doing a brow tutorial. I'm going to be explaining and trying as much as possible to make you guys understand the simple techniques that you can do to achieve a flawless everyday simple brow. I hope you guys like this video and subscribe, like, drop a comment in the comment section. Straight up to the video, guys. After you're sure and you like the way you've carved out your brows and your brows are perfect, you go in to use a powder. I've realized that this technique really works a lot. It helps to keep the brows in place and to make sure that when you're using your pencil on the brows, it stays on your brow and is legible enough when you're drawing your brows. So make sure that you work the powder into your brows well. Make sure that you blend it in well. You can use a translucent powder, you can use your normal powder. Just make sure that you work that into your brows and you try to dust it off just like I'm doing. Right, so I'm going to go into my hair wax and basically I'm going to use that to comb up my brow just to further make sure that my natural brow is in good shape and the strokes are showing up and they are standing upright. And you want to make sure that you don't take in too much hair wax so it doesn't look weird. I guess so. Make sure that the hair wax you're taking in is as little as possible. And earwax is just an alternative for brow tamer, or yeah, basically it's called brow tamer, I guess. After we are done using the hair wax, I'm going to, just like I did earlier, I'm going to take the same brush that I used to apply the powder initially. I'm just going to use that to tap my brows in a bit, just like I'm doing right now, as you guys can see, just to dab it in a bit. All I'm just trying to do is just to make sure that the hair strands stand upright and they're not scattered. Right, so when you're trying to draw the borders of your brow, you need to make sure that your pencil is as sharp as possible, is not blunt, so that it will be easy for you to make those strokes look as legible as possible, and then the strokes are not so fat also. Yeah, so what I'm trying to do right here is just show you guys the ideal place the tail of your brow is actually supposed to end. Most people like to extend it, but normally it's supposed to end at that corner of your eye upward. Yeah, so you have to make sure that you're patient with this stage and try to practice as much as possible. Make sure that your hand is steady. Plus there is something I want you guys to understand, and that is how you hold your brow pencil, or if you're using a gel brow or brow pomade, you need to make sure that you hold your pencil or brush at the end and you're not holding it close to the mouth of the pencil. This is to make sure that you control your brow pencil as much as possible, and then your brows do not end up coming out so what's it called, so bold, but you're trying to freestyle and make sure it's just you're shading your brows basically, so you're not putting in so much force into the brows. Okay, I hope you guys understand what I've said. Now at this point you need to actually make sure that your pencil is really sharp, just like as I'm showing you guys, because at this point we are basically trying to draw out the brows according to how the strokes are showing up in your brows. Does that even make sense? Okay, I'm trying to trace out the strokes of my brow. Can you guys see that? So it's more or less looking like it's actually my brow. It's just microblading, that stuff that people do permanent or semi-permanent brows, the stuff that they use to like draw out the brows. They're trying to create false strokes. That's exactly what we are trying to do. We are doing a mini microblading on our face, guys. So that's exactly what we're trying to do, and you can see that that was quick. Like, you don't have to like waste too much time. You don't have to like put in so much pressure and start painting your brows. We are not painting our brows. We're trying to make sure that our brows look as simple as possible. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you the difference between a painted brows and just like a brow that you just create your strokes by yourself. Now, after that is done, you are going to go into concealing the brows or highlighting the brows. Make sure that your Hangul brush is clean and is as flat as possible. You don't want to use an eyeshadow brush. You don't want to use a big brush or anything. You have to make sure that your brush is a flat brush. It's actually a flat brush, an angled brush. Right here, I'm going in to use my actual foundation shade. Afterwards, I'm going to blend the whole concealer and foundation into my crease properly with a blending brush. Afterwards, we're going to go into the upper part of the brow, and then I'm going to also highlight it with my foundation shade. Make sure to blend everything into your skin, and make sure that there are no harsh lines and everything is perfect. Then after that is done, you want to go into your powder and just use it to and just apply it on places you highlighted, under your brows, at the top part of your brows, just like I'm doing. You have to be gently with it. You are trying to like push in the powder into places you highlighted. Know that you are trying to rub the the place with your brush. I mean, just try to dab it in carefully. Then after that is done, I'm going back into my hair wax just to comb up the brows like I'm doing right now. Yes, so that's actually it. That's basically everything, and just like I promised you guys before, or like I said, this is a normal brow that people mostly draw, a brow that is more thicker than this one. It's not as natural as this one, and the brow pencil I used was blunt, wasn't sharp, and you can see the difference between these. So that's basically the end of this video, and I hope this video was useful to you. If it was, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, give this video a thumbs up, and drop a comment in the comment section. Bye guys.